Guys, I've been working on my J11. That will be for a coal bunker. And to catch you up to date, this is what has really changed. For one, the J11 has been shortened and is officially going and is looking like this. The the B12 the B12's progress will soon be bigger and the tender will soon be done. Oh, and for the biggest one, the Mallard will soon be done. All that's needed is his tender measurement, which is here. However, I thought I'd record this to show what I've been doing. Alright, I'm gonna use this system from now on in order to make sure the tender has weight. That and also to secure the lines here correctly. Also to straighten it as well. So it's like a block of resin. And it adds weight. So the idea, from this point on, a bunch of stuff's gonna be changing. Also, here there are some things I should have mentioned. The J70. This was on my head for a while in like 2020, in like 2023. I didn't get to do it. And this 9F will soon be done, but it's gonna take a while. So yeah, but to move on from that, I want to officially announce that's not all. I plan to work on the script mini. I plan to work on the Alton Hall class, like the one in Harry Potter. There's some measurements for. I made measurements for a new, longer van. Oh yeah, and that's the tender for the Alton Hall class. This engine will be the second with side rods, with the first being. Oh, let me move this. With the first being this, a Ginty. His name's George. Say hi, George. Hello. Yeah, I'm a Ginty, alright. But anyways, here's its side view. This engine actually has working side rods. Let me show you its top view. And its front view. Yeah, stop with the photography and show them. Alright. This is how now the engine has side rods. So you'll be seeing. So when summer comes, I'll be prepared to make the videos of the engines. However, the track idea might have to be put on hold since once I finish the engines, I'll work on the tracks. Like, I want to do all of them, but I feel like I need to just do the basics for seasons 1 and 2 and maybe 3. You'll understand. But enough with that chit chat. Let me show the side rods. Oh, and I took apart the materials. I took apart the parts of the motors that belong to the Polar Express to make it motorized. Oh, and the battery pack is in there. Let me show. Oh. Well, those are C batteries. And also, on top of that, the Black 5 is gonna have to be reworked on for side rods, which I can do, but it's also gonna need to get like a height change to be more accurate. And the K2 will also be adjusted as well. The Pug, also that as well. This is the Pug compared to the Ginty. But if you remember Mike, I had to tear him down because these are his measurements. Yes, I decided to try out something. But I'm going to cut these out, and then eventually I'm also going to shrink the measurements down so that way it's more accurate to the Ginty. And how do I know this? Well, to put it simply, I had taken a picture of a DeviantArt side picture of the Ginty and the E2 tankage. Where it is wrong is that the engine should be slightly forward, should be slightly longer than the engine. Not long by about an inch. Oh, and on top of that, the coaches will also be reworked on, and the yellow engine that you saw that passed by also. But on top of that, curve tracks and more will be made. However, here are some more future designs. The 9Y. No, wait. Or it could be the NER 9Y. But this engine I'm gonna name Lily. Out of a name. I will elaborate in I guess a year. But hey, it could be 5 months. And also a new measurement. Since I had actually saved an old measurement from when I made the Stirling engine. So I redid it, and this is the new idea. The engine's name will be Molly, and it even has side nameplates. This is how it will look. It'll also have side rods, so this engine is also not out of the question. But since this production could take a while, I'll have to give you. You guys might not see me in a while, and if you're wondering why I don't post as often, I am very shy. I'm not good with talking publicly. And also, this engine, I'll make it, but it's gonna take a while. I might name him Ollie, because that seems to be fitting. But for now, that's all of the updates. So, see you next time when the engines are made. And when next time comes, I'll fully show the engines for seasons 1, 2, and 3. More will be shown, but it kind of just builds. You want a story to build, not take a while. So yeah, that's the whole idea. See ya.